Hey, if you've clicked onto this video, you're probably wanting to learn, how do I master my aim in Valorant? How do I improve? Well, let me tell you this. The only way for it to really work is to make sure you like and subscribe. If you don't do that, then for whatever reason, you'll never be able to perform in Valorant. So make sure to click that button. Just joking, guys.
I will catch you, and I will never let you go again. I'm joking.
Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to master your aim in Valorant with 5 simple tips, alright? Now, thank you for all the love and support on the recent videos. I really appreciate it. And with that being said, let's get right into it. The first thing we need to do to get perfect aim is to find our perfect sensitivity. Now, a good rule of thumb is to keep your EDPI between 200 and 400. Now, what is an EDPI? It's just your DPI times your in-game sensitivity. Okay, so if you do this, you want to make sure the number is in between 200 and 400. And the reason that is because most pros are between that range. And if they're pro, you would assume that they have good sensitivities, ones that are appropriate for a game like Valorant. To get your EDPI, what you want to do is come to the practice range like I'm doing now and just practice on these bots, practice with your sense, all right? You want to find one that you think might be suitable for you. And you can obviously change your aim sensitivity within this box. So mine's 1.9 and I play on 1600 DPI. So I get around 304 EDPI, which is in between the range of 200 and 400, which is good. So you want to find one that you're comfortable with. Now, it might feel uncomfortable at first, but by practicing, you're going to get used to it and it will eventually start to feel fine and better than any other sensitivity you can make randomly, okay? This leads into our second tip, which is your crosshair placement. Probably the most important thing when it comes to aim. Now, I have talked about this a little bit in a different video, which I'll link in the description below. But basically, you always want to have your crosshair at head level. Whether you're peeking a corner, whether you're just walking around normally, it is good practice to have it at head level. Now, if you can't gauge where head level is, you can look at a teammate and aim at their head and then just keep your crosshair at that level for the whole time. Alright, by having good crosshair placement, you are giving yourself the ability to kill the enemy faster than they can kill you, obviously allowing you to win more gunfights, which is the most important thing in Valorant. So I would just practice, whether you go into the practice range like we just saw with the sensitivity, and on the practice range bots, you just aim at their head and you just keep shooting them over and over again without moving vertically. You just keep it horizontal at head level. If you keep doing that, as well as trying to incorporate it into your game, you'll have good crosshair placement in no time, all right? Anyway, let's get into tip 3. The third tip to improve is to use aim trainers and practice ranges to improve. Now, an analogy that I would use is that Steph Curry, he doesn't go into a game and shoot 7 of 10 without practice. You know what I mean? This guy's taking 1,000 shots before the game even happens to get that result in game. Now, obviously, we're not trying to be like Steph Curry of Valorant, but we're trying to get better. And to do that, you do need to practice. You do need to use an aim trainer or the practice range. My personal preference is just using the practice range Valorant has for you. If you make your own warm-up and you get familiar with it and comfortable, you will see improvement in no time, okay? Now, AimLabs is good. It's a good free software that you can use. But personally, like I said before, the range is all you need to get better. Now, that might be 10 minutes before you play your first comp game. You got to kill 100 bots. I don't know. It's up to you what you think is best. You might do like 3 death matches before you play one comp. Maybe even only 1 death match. But by putting in that work before you get into a comp game, you're increasing your chances to win, and you're also slowly improving. So definitely take advantage of those things because they're there for a reason. The penultimate tip is counter-strafing. Now, there are heaps of videos on YouTube on how to counter-strafe, so I'll just explain what it is. But definitely, if you want to improve, invest some time in looking into how to successfully counter-strafe. So how it works is, obviously when you move, your accuracy decreases. So if you're holding the A key and you try shooting, your bullets aren't going to be straight. Same with the D key, right? Now, if you're moving, let's say left with the A key, and you then hit the D key, your character stops for a split second. So what you can do is with that split second, you can shoot a bullet and it will be accurate. And then you let go of the A key and keep going the other way. Now, obviously timing is key. As soon as you tap the opposite key, you can fire immediately with pinpoint accuracy. You don't need to stop completely. Your tap is enough to reset your movement and stabilize your aim. All right. Now, the reason counter-strafing is useful, it's useful when peeking enemies because it lets you stop, shoot accurately, and then quickly move again to avoid getting hit. Obviously, it gives you an advantage in certain duels. You can outplay opponents by being unpredictable and accurate. And it also gives you a faster reaction. It's much quicker than stopping naturally and reduces the delay before you can shoot. This leads us to our final tip, which is stay calm under pressure, okay? Whether you're in a clutch situation, a 1v1, anything, just focus on your aim, all right? There is no need to feel pressure, especially if you're trying to improve, okay? If you have times where you have bad aim or you're just not performing, don't be hard on yourself, okay? Just like anything else in life, you want to just take a deep breath, stay composed, and just keep on pushing forward. And eventually, you will get better. You will improve. Anyway, guys, to summarize how to improve your aim, you want to first find the perfect sensitivity. Second, find the perfect crosshair placement. Third, aim training and practice. 4, counter-strafing. And 5, stay calm. All right, by doing all of this, you are sure to improve in Valorant. Now, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.